Today I'm going to take you on a tour of our RV and show you the upgrades we've made over the last year of owning it. We've been living in this RV full-time for a year as of June 17th, so we've had an opportunity to test the waters a bit with all 4 seasons and getting settled. On April 24th, 2020, we purchased a 2020 KZ Venture SportTrek Touring Edition STT 343 VIK in the Acadia model. It is the 4 seasons package and has 3 slides, a cargo carrier, was solar ready, has 2 awnings with LED lighting, an outdoor kitchen with a TV, outdoor shower, propane forced air heat and heated undercarriage, 2 air conditioners, and 2 electric fireplaces, 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, and an open kitchen and living room. The living room also has surround sound that can extend to the outdoor speakers and a 55-inch TV. This is what the RV looked like inside on the day we bought it. We had the dealership install a washer-dryer combo that automatically switches from wash to dry without having to change over laundry. After purchasing the RV, we drove straight from the dealer to have our baseline solar system installed. In our next video, we'll talk more about the solar we have, why we designed our system the way we did, how we have upgraded it since the initial installation, and how it's working for us so far. From there, I took it to MoreRide to have an independent suspension installed. It was a really exciting and exhausting time. I got a chance to stay with the RV for the first time. MoreRide replaced our factory-installed leaf spring suspension with a MoreRide independent suspension. Each axle can carry 7,000 pounds of weight and functions independently from all other tires. Since Jordan was at home working and it was just me, I have to be honest, it was fun, but I miss Jordan. Jordan and I do everything together, and staying in the RV for the first time felt like something we should have done together. But with COVID closing down the lounge where he would have been able to work while the RV was under construction, meant he wouldn't be able to stay online and work, so he had to stay home. In the end, I'm glad he did, because it was an incredibly busy time of running around and tying up a lot of loose ends. After driving away with the RV from MoreRide, I took the RV straight to Dan's Hitches in town, because our weight distribution had changed with the addition of 800 pounds of batteries and solar components, and they set me up with a blue aux and new receiver that could carry the weight of our 1,750-pound tongue weight. I also upgraded our towing chain to 20,000 pounds as well. Once we were home with the RV in Ohio, over the next year we continued to upgrade and augment our solar array, and added 5 solar panels to the RV and 2 panels to the truck. We modified the Solar Ready Purion port with a breaker and made some modifications here and there, which is a video all its own. Next video. The next modification we made was to replace our couch at the end of the RV with a desk. so Jordan and I could work. We also replaced the Norcold refrigerator that came with the RV with a Haier residential refrigerator. And as we discussed in a previous video, we replaced all 4 tires on the RV with larger, heavier duty tires that could carry more weight. Here's our front door, and that is our outdoor kitchen. And when we make a stop, we come in here and we grab lunch. This box is empty. I've been kind of saving it to put the canisters in, but I think we could probably get rid of it. And our bread is up here, and we've got all of our extra fuel, and this is some ball jars, canning, or slow cooker. Yeah. So we have our crackers and extra butane and stuff up there, and paper towels, and we just have our food snacks in here. Coke to keep awake, and just sandwichy things and stuff. Jordan's milk and all that. And then this is if we ever wanted to do some cooking. Hey, there we go. This is our little stove that we've never used yet. Yeah, that's our stove that we've never used yet. We will, maybe someday. But this is really handy because we can't get to the kitchen when we're traveling. So this was kind of an essential thing. Hi, sweetie.
Hello.
This is my sweet hubby.
Hello.
We had stuff on the very back of the RV, but we had to take it off because of the weight and the sway. But yeah, we ended up taking that all off to keep life simple.
That's the dog.
How did the dog get on?
Jumped off your chair?
Dog got on the counter.
Oh, we get down.
Or the desk.
He's down.
That's just what? How?
Because this is what happens to them. They get all spastic about everything.
This is another thing that we did. Everybody at the park thought it was kind of cool. It's really just Reflectix tape.
Right, yeah, it's a foil page. We were desperate.
Yeah, we were desperate. With all of this black trim,
It looks nice.
it looks beautiful.
But it just gets heat.
It's a heat sink. I mean, it just
And
sucks it all in.
All of the areas with dark on the inside are like 20 degrees hotter than the parts next to them.
I think it wasn't like 120 or 130 degrees in one area the first summer that we had this. And we ended up, it was really hot, and we ended up having to put Reflectix on everything. I've actually considered painting all of this trim white just to kind of give us some leeway, and then with the dark windows, it just gets really hot in there really fast, which is great for Alaska, actually. Yeah, so let's go inside and see how we put everything in here for traveling. And we might end up taking today as a rest day because I am really tired. It's been an incredibly, well, hello. Oh, Jordan's got to get back to work. Where are you going? Hey, guys, come on, inside.
You spoke to us.
I know, I spoke to you. Go, puppy. That's it. Go, Kiki. Go, Kiki, go. No, you can't come up. Go, inside. Go, Kiki, go. She did it. She did it. Okay, so this is the RV. What we do is we put stuff that's going with us on the trip on this ledge right here. Toilet paper is for blowing noses, not anything else. And this is the RV. So we ended up having to take the dining table out because it was weight, and we needed stuff here. So what we have is our water cans. So if we can't pull up to a hose, we can go collect water somewhere. We have some of our RV gear, and actually this is keepsakes. These are things that from my mom and my kids. All of your childhood crafty things. Water filters. This is the cat scratch wall that I made for beans. And this is just kind of our TV trays in case we ever need them at the couch. And then we put our, usually that trash can holds onions and potatoes with some cedar chips. But for the sake of weight, we don't have it full. And this is the puppy station, and a lot of that gear is around here somewhere. And then our house has been accident free for, we gave up.
By the time you put a number on it.
Yeah, every time we put a number on it, it has to get ripped right down. We usually do it on a sticky note. But this is our some extra food stuff storage right here. It's a mess, but it stays in place. I got my baking sheets. This is baking. This is puppy and cat gear right there. This is food storage and ice trays, the candy that I hid away. And then over here is pots and pans and a box of licorice that I bought. My favorite black licorice. And then just pans, lids, and stuff. We have a 55-inch TV. And, which I'll just turn on because it's black and dark. So I use the big TV, and it's kind of it's our entertainment and my workstation because it works really well for me. This is our stereo that plugs sound through the speakers on the ceiling, and it's really cool. And annoying at times too, because if there's any kind of electrical interference, it sounds like a snowstorm on the speakers. So that's where I work. This is the desk that I made for Jordan, and it's got a slide out tray. We almost left it behind, but these are his 2 monitors, and we have laid them down on blankets, and that's where they'll be for the trip. These are the dog harnesses that they wear when we're traveling, and this is Beans' box. When we get done for the day, she comes in and lays in that. Over here, in case the heat isn't sufficient or first thing in the morning, we actually have a fireplace, an electric fireplace that runs off of our solar and batteries. And then we have our game systems are up there on top of the computer. These are all of our games. And we're having problems with the slide right now. Doors won't open beyond this. So, not sure what that's about. And then over here, we have my cookbooks and some spices in my pitcher, and these things can fall over all they want. So yeah, and this is the kitchen. That was dinner. We replaced the refrigerator that came with the RV. It was a Norcold, and we just wanted to get a regular refrigerator, and that little bit is my pantry. And if you ever saw the pantry that I had before, I had about a year's supply of food, and I've pretty much emptied that because it just can't handle anything. And microwave, gas stove, and everything lights up blue. And then we use gaffing tape to keep that closed. And then we use gaffing tape to keep the refrigerator closed. That's the one for the freezer and the fridge. And then we stuff a pillow between the slide and the pantry to keep it from flinging open. So all of this comes out, and the stove and the refrigerator literally come out about an inch away. Let's see if I can do this. The refrigerator and stove come about an inch away from the counter. And so does the TV. So everything slides in, and when everything's in, we literally can't go past this point. Oh, look, Emerson. Hi, Mom. Thank you for making that for us. So yeah, so I put everything else over here, And this is just a regular bathrobe rug with the sticky backing on it. It works really, really, really well to hold all that in place. That's been here the entire trip. And when we were too loaded on the front, we had this electrical container full of electrical supplies. I think that thing weighs about 75 pounds. It was on the window seat in the bedroom, and it really made the RV bounce a lot. So we moved that and started redistributing the weight